Hey guys, we are back again. Still have not had my state come through yet. I'm still waiting for it to show as approved. It shows accepted, I just haven't seen it approved to be sent yet. And I did have some unexpected spending this last weekend. It was Dollar General has a big clearance event every 4 months or 3 months. 4 times a year, and it was a bunch of stuff from Christmas was super clearanced out, 70% off at the stores in my area. I went ahead and spent about $700 and got almost all 15 of my nieces and nephews done for Christmas already. So, I did have to pull that money from somewhere. I did go ahead and I used my emergency and my vet 150, and then I cleared out this little binder. Had I think like 300. I had a little bit of my debit account as buffer, and then I got paid today, but we had bills, and then I decided there's just too many different binders to work on right now. I decided to not worry about the 100 envelope challenge that I had started. So I pulled that money out, and that's partially in here. Today we have 235 to post. I did also drain these 3 savings challenges I had completed, and I pulled them out of the completed chest. To cover what I needed for bills before next week. I do want to repay these 3 since we're going to do the quarterly count up at the end of the month. So once I get my state refund, we will go ahead and put this amount back in the savings chest. So I'm just going to set these off to the side to keep track of them. And we'll just start, like usual, with our confetti binder. With the challenges that I made. We'll pop $5 in here today. We'll just do the little clover. How's everybody's March going so far? Just a couple days in. Weather in Minnesota is getting nice and warm. I think this next week we're supposed to have 2 days in the 50s. A large majority of the snow is melted. Giant puddles everywhere. $2. I did cash condense a little bit too with what I had to bring back to the bank, so I walked in with about $500 in ones. I do have a bunch of change I need to bring in too. I asked them if I need to roll it myself before I bring it in, because I see a lot of cash stuffers having to do that first. And in my bank in particular, she said, don't even. They have to unroll it anyways, because you can't tell exactly how much is in a roll. So they just want it straight up, untouched. So I think once I fill this container right here, it's about a little over half right now. Once it's full, we'll go ahead and take it in. suppose I should double check that we're actually recording. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. I've been coughed all day, and then of course while I'm recording I have to cough. So I did buy a couple air purifiers for my house. I'm someone that's always struggled with allergies, and the last couple years I've actually had pretty severe asthma even. And I bought purifiers, one for my living room, one for my bedroom, one for my kids' room. And my asthma and allergies have never been this good since I got them. Like, since I got my allergies in my 20s. I think I'm going to buy another one when I get my state return and put it in my office, because I do spend a decent chunk of time in there for my main job. Like 9 hours a day. I could move it back and forth between my bedroom and office, but I really don't have to unplug and replug constantly. My next couple paychecks through my main job are going to be small. I think I have like 3 or 4 paychecks in a row that are only 10-day paychecks, which is a day short of the usual because of February. And then March pay schedule was weird. I did request off a whole week of my normal job middle of this month, so I think it's like the 16th week. I'm gonna do my side job that whole week from open till sunset. See how much I can make doing that. I have considered going and doing that full time. I do want to buy a house within the next year and a half, and doing side work where you are self-employed, they usually are a lot more picky about the loans that they give you. So I think I'm going to stick with my main job until after, and then I'll consider if I want to leave. I also like that if it's bad weather in the winter, I don't have to go do my side job. I can sit at home and not have to worry about going on in the gross weather. But if I make enough during the summer, I don't have to work during winter anyways. We now have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For Pudge. For Harry Potter, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. friend's couch. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the 6. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 21. Lisa Frank Dolphins, we have 5, 3, 2. Let's do all of it and we'll do the 10. So this one is done. It has 10, 25. I'll replace that later, or no. I did pull out all these teeny tiny little ones that I grabbed from people's copies. So let's just grab something at random. Let's go back here. Little cocoa guy. This is for from Norelis Budgets. I don't really care that it's Christmas theme. Let's just start it with a 5. Coffee. 5. So we have 10. More puff. That's to 5. So in here we have 10, 25. $2026 challenge. Let's stick with yellow. Since we only have 200 to play with today, let's keep it low. Actually, we'll get rid of that one $20 bill that I have. 20, 30, 40, 5. All right, so that's it for the pink. Cute little Highland. One, 2, 3. So now we have 8. each of these are 5, so we'll do 5. Now we have 10. Two, 3. So in here we have 5, 10, 11. We'll just do 1 heart. So we have 6. This or that, budget edition, mini challenges or tiny challenges. I think mini right now. So that's $1. We now have 2. Rainy day savings. Do the cloud for $2. In here we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crying over book boyfriends. 5. We now have 9. Pickles. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a good grab. We now have 14. And we now have 8. Let's do 2 and 3. We now have 10. And we are done in purple. All right. Okay. Let's do. Let's do this 5. Actually, let's do this 5 too, and we'll do 10. So in this, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I will be putting less in savings challenges and more into binders after this initial quarter. I just have credit cards and some smaller firms that I want to get paid off first. Let's do this 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Be nice once this one's done, so I can stop fighting it. Six. So in here we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. In here, we now have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In here, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And in here, we have 18. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's do this 3 and finish off this top corner. So we now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in here we now have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we got Disney challenges. Disney sidekicks. Which pet are we adopting next? Number 19, which is Amanda, A Court of Savings. Right here, Aristocats and Bambi. Let's just start with pink. And I kind of want to use my 4 die. At least for today. Okay, now hold. 5, which was Angela Marie. More Bambi. 3. 4, which will be Pansy Budgets. Let's start with May. 2, 11, which is Jenny, the Dramatic Panda. Ooh, who do we pick? I do love Gus Gus, and he looks pretty cute. Really? It didn't even land on anything? 3. 1, 2, 3. I know this isn't how most people are playing. That's just how I'm choosing to do it. 15 is Amanda, Budget with Amanda. Ooh. Let's go. What is his name? Spike? Crush? It's Crush's dad. Isn't that right there? Victoria's Budget. Yeah. Ooh, I love Mushu. He's one of my favorites. $18 is Saturn's Vault. Right here, Lady and the Tramp, pink bows. Well, they got Dalmatians too. Okay, we'll do bows first. 3. 1, 2, 3. 13. 13 is Carly with Spooky Budgets. Ooh, let's do Hey Hey. And what was his name? Poa? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Don't have quite enough to do the other 5s yet. And I think we're going to probably finish the rest of this in here too, so it'll get added. It's just a matter of when. Eight. 8 is Carly, Budget with Carly. Let's start just top corner. 2. And that should give me the 5 I needed. It does. Six. Becca can budget. Gotta start with Stitch. So whenever I get a creator card, I will come back and I'll finish off one of these before I move on to a different character of theirs. 16 is Michelle, the Cafecito budget. $21 is Divine Savings Co. Ooh, all Little Mermaid. Okay. Let's do Sebastian. I actually have a nephew named Sebastian. Not from The Little Mermaid. It's actually from the Neverending Story, Sebastian. Two, three, four, 5. All right, just one's left. 1 is Weekly Budgets. Let's start with let's do Scrat. My son loved Ice Age growing up, along with a couple other movies, but we had all the Ice Age movies, and they would play at least 3 or 4 times a week when he was little. 12. That is Jessie Budgets. I think hers are pretty cute. not far enough. Gotta go with Mushu. Two. I like the ombre colors on hers. For Mushu. 24 is Stephanie with Overthinking and Budgeting. Oh, Bug's Life. That was one of mine and my sister's favorite movies growing up. We had all the books, and if you line the books up, the back edge would be numbered, but it would also have a picture of, I think it was Flick. Maybe it was Dot. Whichever it was really cute. We always had to make sure they were all even on the shelf in the right order. I should watch some of these movies. I just watched Mulan like 2 weeks ago. Yes, I still watch Disney regularly. 23 is Odette's Budgeting Life. Oh. Aw, you guys made me ink. Gotta do that. Another one of my son's favorites growing up. Seven is Lysandra. Yay! I have so many of the things from her. Kofi, my goodness, girl. Who do we go with? Ooh, got Mushu. Cusco Poison. The Only Chicken Little. What do we do? Let's start with Mushu. I gotta stick to my guy. Next is 10, which is Rashonda, the Budgeting RT. Who do we want? Let's just stick with this one for first. April, Whatspoppinsunshine. I have a lot of her challenges too. Off her Kofi. Coffee. I don't know. I hear everybody saying it differently. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one is 17, which is TorsCashCorner. Fox and the Hound, or Up. let's just start with the tennis balls. I love the scene where he throws it up. All right, we're out of cards, so we are going to grab the ones we did last week, mix them up in here. All right, who do we got first? 5. I believe it's this one. 888. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Go back to Thumper. 3 again. 1, 2, 3. 22. Whatspoppinsunshine. 3 is nope. Budget and Debt. 1 and 1 for her. Dramatic Panda. 3. Oh, we only got 4 left. Nine. Budgeting with a Ginger. Back to Pumbaa. 4. Oh, that's exactly what we got. All right. No IOUs. And we got a good little chunk that now have 2 on them. Okay. These ones have been done a second time. We'll pop them in there. These ones need to be done a second time. We'll pop them in there. I'm not going to count what we had before today. We only had 18 anyways. That was easy. I didn't even have to count. I just looked. Okay, so we are adding into our sidekick. Oh my goodness. 100 Disney Sidekicks collab. We're doing 10, 20, 5, 30, 35, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have $77 in the sidekicks so far. It's not a bad start. I will probably condense this down every single week, so I'll leave this in here until next week, and then I will shrink it down because I don't want this getting too crazy. All right, we are out of money. I will see you guys either when state comes through, or if it doesn't come before next Tuesday, it's my normal payday through my main job, and then Wednesday is my side pay. Everything should normalize now, where it's back to making larger amounts. Winter snow crap is gone. So we should have more to post and add to all the binders and savings. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope everybody has a great weekend.